Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing playing Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. Oh right, I was just soaking the atmosphere, listening to the birds. This could be something when I go, well, if I would go outside in the morning at the moment, it would be something like this. Although there would be mosquitoes eating me alive. There are fierce at this time. I don't know what. Anyways, we are going to find... yes, we found out that the train was a fake. It was this. This was the train we saw. And we are going to find out where the real train went. But we need map. And we need to reference our archives, which we've been logging ever since we arrived here. Which I didn't know, but we now know. Search old map.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Properly. I have to take a little sip before we continue. Yeah, need to drink because it's quite... Oh, okay. So it goes low opacity when we are moving this. Maybe here. Oh, yeah. The whole map moves when you're grabbing this. Okay. But I think I know where we need to position this because there's the crossroads. Right. I'm seeing this crossroad somewhere over here. Like so. Maybe. Or not. I'm wrong. Oh, sorry. Wrong crossroads. I saw it now. It's there. Yeah, my mistake. It seemed similar. Come on, little up.
Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
So what? 3 points of interest? Okay. Where do I want to go first? So what do we have? We have one switch. Something over here, which I can't apparently change. Station. Oh, can I walk from the Evesham? But do I want to go there? Railway switch. To be honest, probably the best work to do is go first here, and then check this out. But what do we have here? Our detailed railway map includes all branches in this district. That's nice. Solve the mysterious Venice train. Examine the side railway branch that begins at the railway switch. Examine the side. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with the switch, then station, then Evesham. Or here. Anyways, switch. Right. Okay. Here we are. Why did I press spacebar? It doesn't work in this, like in the order. Sherlock Holmes, examine.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
So you can change the direction where the train would go. And that would mean here. Mines. I'm guessing mines where you actually dig something up, not exploding kind. Do I need to... Right, so I can't walk towards... It leaves from the map. There has to be something else. Okay, we have tracks. Let's check these. They're a little bit wider than the carriage. So we have a road also. I can run. First thing first, I need to see the... I think that... Yeah. That's the edge of that. So, right. Anything else?
This road should go in the same direction as the railway.
Okay. Right. Right. There has to be something else. This can't be it. So I have to check the mine sign to realize it will take us to the mines.
Mines? This is interesting.
Choo-choo.
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Yes. Are we allowed to go mines now? Examine the railway at the switch. Completed. Thank you. Yeah, see this... That's the problem. I thought that just... We know that mines would go here. I didn't realize I would need to check the sign. But yeah, that's how it works. Okay. So now we can go to mines.
Here are the mines homes. They appear to be abandoned.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Which is... Vehicle traces. Let's take measurements. How wide?
The distance between the tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches.
Curious.
A lightly loaded vehicle came this way.
Well, when you're saying lightly loaded, that would almost go without saying that, nope, that we will find... Oh, we will find tracks that are heavily loaded.
There is a wooden
Heavy
beam
laden?
lying on the rails.
Don't know.
A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
Right. Okay, we check that. What else? Clink. Nope. Stop fidgeting about, Watson. I'm trying to concentrate. We have shovels and wheelbarrow.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Say nothing is often the best. Anyways. Oh. Yes. Let's use our Witcher sense. Oh, Sherlock sense. That's weird noise there. Empty place, traces on the ground. Missing rails.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Interesting. But why though? Have I missed anything else? So we came from there. We checked these. We can't go there. I don't think there's anything over there. So we need to go over here. That's a stopper. I don't know the technical term. Again. Pile of stones, collapsed mine. Paper package. Strange package. Box paper.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
Okay. Oh, I really need to...
Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Well, that was slow. Oh, back to the aiming mode, yes. You are aiming a little bit off, if I'm completely honest, but let's go.
Dynamite.
Yes, apparently so. We haven't fired our weapon since Awaken? Or... Okay, I can't remember. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Bloody hell, Watson. Stop fidgeting about, I told you about it. Ooh, can we go here and see if there's... I hope these rails won't collapse. Anything in here? No. And I totally forgot I can run. I'm more curious, well, I'm interested, is there no way to ascertain whose mines these were and why we are caring about these mines at all? Quite dark. Fortunately, I can use the preview because it has a gamma adjustment. Mine guards. Well, let's just say that that's quite bright text. But anyways. I can use Witcher Sense. I don't know if it helps. Metal box. Anything else? Wait a minute. Why am I... oh, there.
This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
Ah, of course, okay. I don't know. To be honest, let's start with that. Nope. Nope. No. Can't find matching sets. So this is definitely wrong. Whoa. We have big window, little window. Little big. Narrow. We tried this. We might as well... I'll go with this. This would seems appropriate. Oh, I do have to remember, it doesn't have to... Oh, this rolls everything. Okay. Let's go with this. This seems nice. Also this. Ah, okay. The right side looks fine, if I'm completely honest. Left side, not so much. I'll take it.
The Mexican company Caracao and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
Okay, a little break. Okay. Wait. What do we have? Traces at the mine. I need to find more. New security instructions. New instructions to all WEA call security personnel. We inform you that representatives of the Barcazas excuse me, group are granted free access from now on. This company is the future owner of the mines. Also, starting from today, no trespassing rule is upheld against any representative of the Caracal Consortium. The preliminary contract of sale has been cancelled. Do not provide any explanation. This information is confidential. Right, but before we do that, I'll go and check that detection. I'll go and check the rest of the area. I'm still missing something. Again, I have a faint recollection about this thing. It's starting to dawn on me. Can I go in here? No, I cannot. Is that rock floating? Well, can't be perfect all the time. So we exploded that. But what? Oh, there are some planks over there. I totally remember we had to find something else, and it is this.
This is an administrative panel. See what it says.
Okay.
This is an information sign. It might contain some useful data. We should restore it.
Fine. What do we need to find? Okay. I really have to do that.
Watson, you are a gentleman, and gentlemen tend to carry handkerchiefs. Might I borrow yours?
And where is your own?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Very well. Here it is.
Okay, use. Coal. Company. I think we already seen the company's name, but let's try and see what we can find. WEA. We already seen that.
WEA Coal. These mines belong to them.
Again, we already know that because we managed to find the paper telling us that. But anyways, let's go to deduction. I think we have something. Mines are collapsed. Rails mines Rails to mines are missing. Mexicans vs Chileans. Mines were blasted. Mines were blasted. Mines are collapsed. Again, I'm gonna go and check these also just to be safe side and exit. Now, concealment. The mines were collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used after the train was moved inside. The mines were collapsed with dynamite. Somebody wanted to close them intentionally. The train could be inside there. That is true. But why they removed the train tracks? I'm going to say, for now at least, the mines were collapsed with dynamite. Somebody wanted to close them intentionally. That much is true. I'm gonna check one thing first. Yeah, because... Interesting. Can we... Okay, we have these tracks. Can I try to follow them? So they came here. And the tracks were removed. But why? Why they were removed if the train is inside? Why would you do that? Not saying it didn't happen, but why? So what do we need to do now? What do we have? WEA. Okay. Solve the mystery advantage. Examine the side railway branch at the Leeds quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and Evesham. Examine the side railway branch at Evesham. Use the graph to discover more about WEA Coal Company. So that definitely says we need to go to the Evesham, back to the Evesham, I mean. That would make sense, maybe. I'll send a telegraph, and after that we go and check what we can find out. Let's see. Do I really need contact?
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
Really? There are two companies, the Chilean Barcazas and the Mexican Caracal. Both wanted to purchase WEA coal mines. The Mexican Caracal consortium had established an initial deal and had prepared all the papers. However, Chilean Barcazas group, aided by their influential connections, managed to snatch the concluding deal for the mines. Interesting. So, rails to mines are missing. Mexicans and Chileans, WEA coal and Chileans. Let's try this one. We have what? No grudge. The Mexicans held no grudge against the Chileans. Business is business after all. What? Robinson is a victim. Theft. Chileans made the train vanish in order to steal. Do I really have... No. Can I not choose this? Because there's no evidence either or against. But I can't unchoose the no grudge, and we're stuck with it for now, unless we get more evidence, which we probably will. After we will go and check this area. Do I need... Can I talk to you?
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
Steady on. It's not like the world's ending. At least not for you. Maybe for some, but not for you. Anyways, let's run. I don't... Or do we... Ah... So... Definitely interesting. Watson, you're blocking me again. Just a little bit. What do we have?
There
Remains
was a
of...
building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Okay, I have to say this is getting quite convoluted. What do we have here? Bags. Probably nothing moved there for a while. Tracks. Tracks. We can't check these. But definitely... do I really need to use the Witcher sense to notice those black tracks? Wheel traces, heavy. Yes, heavy. And there's a hose. So what do I need? Now I can... Okay, I need to examine.
Traces. Let's take a closer look.
Let's take measurements.
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Different than the earlier tracks, anyways.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
Yes.
These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
Heavy materials. Okay, I have to little bit complain. Basically, I need to use that Sherlock Holmes vision to realize these are heavy tracks, heavy load, until I can check them. These are... You can't miss these. These are a little bit too overly made, so it would be maybe nice that as a player you can try to come up your own conclusion, or at least find this. Okay, let's say they're like that, and oh my god, there's a tracks, they're black, they're heavy. Can I check them? And yes, I can check them, I can rule them and whatnot, but I need to have a vision to check that. Oh no, there are tracks. Really? There are tracks. Okay. Minor nitpick. I'm still a little confused why we're here. But anyways, do we have anything? Robinson victim, theft, no grudge, nothing. What am I missing? Now I'm missing something. I know I'm missing something. Do we... Because I'm a little confused. What would happen here when the train vanished earlier? Oh no, that's not good. What's a... Oh. It seems like we're missing...
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
Okay. I guess we need to go back and... I want to know what that building is. Do we need to... Well, only thing I can think of is that maybe that station master knows about something about that building. Because if it's been dismantled, he should probably know. Maybe. Perhaps. Fortunately, he knew, because without that I would be in problem.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
So it was full of rails 2 weeks ago. That must have been a heavy load when they moved that, so it would mean that they were moving rails. Stolen rail track. Rails to mines are missing. Okay. Are these connected? Of course they are. Yes, they are. Road into the mine. Somebody stole rails to temporarily cover the missing section. Oh, the train is inside the mine? Maybe. I still say Rob's a victim. What can I change here? The mines were collapsed. Okay, so here with me. They stole the rails, planted them to the mines. The train is inside the mines. They blew it up. Maybe. Miss Chesterfield Road. Okay. Inside mines, maybe. Okay, we can change these, but this would seem plausible. Still quite convoluted, but okay. So what do we do now? Jesus, Watson. Give a man a privacy. What do we have? There is a disassembled warehouse near Evesham, and deep traces left by a large truck with base of around 6 feet 7 inches that was most likely transporting materials. Well, it was. But this was 4 and 8, so there's size difference. Except the side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and Evesham. So that's probably what we need to do next. Oh. Okay. Little sip, and then we continue. Yeah, back off.
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman.
Steady on, Holmes. A cigar.
This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
Oh, right, these ones. Okay. I can move up and down. Probably down. Rotate. Quite close. But no cigar. Not just yet. Maybe? Maybe? Nope. It's close. I have the formula. Oh, right. I probably should move this also. I didn't realize you can move these leaves also, so here we are, maybe?
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you
Cigarette.
amaze me.
Cigar.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Why do I have tea? Ashtray. Burnt paper.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Okay.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Okay. And piece of burnt paper.
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans.
What a surprise. A burn note that was found in the ashtray at Doncaster waiting hall. It still has a few legible sentences that highlight conflict between the Mexicans and Chileans. Sorry. So let's go here. Can I... Again, I can't change this. In business, it's anything. Okay. Ashtray.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Okay. Anything else? Nope. He's probably outside, but before we go there, I want to check the rest of the building. Where's the master? Okay, we got table. Anything else except horse racing magazines?
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Dangerous on both ends and crafty in the middle.
Betting slips for horse racing.
Somebody likes gambling.
Betting.
Oh,
The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
or got money from somewhere. Or was in debt and had to have money to stay afloat. Who knows?
A
Telegraph.
telegraph.
I don't know why I can check those, but I'll check it. So, what do we have in here? If anything, nothing. So I guess we can go outside and check what we can find from there. So, okay. What do we have here? We have warehouse. Can I check warehouse? Yes, I can. Always check on the warehouse if we can. There's the station master. We will talk to him first, I think. But I'll try to check if there's any other places we can enter. No. I don't think there are. By the way, where's the cigar smoking gentleman?
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Okay. Thanks for pointing that out. What do we have here?
Railway post bags.
Already know those. Station master's bag. Examine. Obviously.
This post bag belongs to the station master.
A letter to wife. A letter to lawyer. Interesting. Let's go with the wife first. 7 Alpine Street, Basford, Nottinghamshire. My darling, I ask you to trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. That also starts like as a betting man. Okay. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me since that is your wish. Please know that I still care about you and hope that you will forgive me one day, despite all of the harm I have caused in you in recent years. Yours, Edward. Okay, Edward might not be a bad person, but gambling can be addictive, and if you have an addictive personality, substance gambling, not a good thing. Anyways, a letter to lawyer. It seems like they probably are divorcing.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
Cornwall Advocate Agency, Main Road, BR69HG, Bromley, London. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honor all of the latest installments that I need to pay according to my debts. Yours faithfully, Edward Duff. Interesting. How is that possible? Where did you get suddenly the money to pay everything? Either you got lucky with the ponies or something else. Waiting hall. Yes. Yep, this is the same. Yep. Anyways, let's go and talk to the master. You okay, sir?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Is that so? Of course you don't have. Melancholy. A missing button. Oh, very bad, sir. Nobody is taking care of you. Not yourself and not your wife. You don't have a ring. Yes, we can see the mark. No watch. You pawned it. Basically, you needed money. Okay. So, flooded area. Well, that was a little out from the left side or something like that. Basically, why would I be interested in the flooded area? But we are, so here's to that.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
Liar.
And where did you work before that?
Well, I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Let's just say that I'm guessing he wasn't, well, asked in the way that, oh, you get a promotion, you wanna go there? No, no, no. Passengers.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No, I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
Did you know? You're a gambling man.
I observe that you
You will
are a
deny it.
gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
Insurance policy. Train composition. Bird notice. Note. Detailed railway map. Obviously horse racing tickets.
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
Well, he is correct, but yeah. Although Sherlock Holmes, well, his addictions, yeah. Anyways, Mexican or Mexicant.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
You are...
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake. Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
We already
The
know
man
that.
at Doncaster who fled our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
We already knew there were two companies trying to buy the bloody mines. Okay, we have something more. What do we have? Flooded quarry, dog. Let's check these first. Okay. Concealment. The mines were collapsed to hide the... Yes, wrong, sorry. This. Past Doncaster. The train passed through the Doncaster station. The station master reported it. Did he know? Miss Doncaster, the train never... wait a minute, I need to check the map first. Doncaster. And... we are missing still one guy. The station master of Doncaster is in depressed state. Well, obviously. He may be recently divorced, owing to the mark left by the ring finger... on his ring finger, sorry. His clothes are untidy, and it appears that he finds his single life quite difficult. His master's watch is missing. It could be lost or stolen or even pawned if he is in desperate need of money. Well, he is a gambling addict, and yes, he has been applying the facts we know in quite desperate need of money. So we are missing one person, which we already see. Then we have whole team. So we are in Doncaster. Chesterfield reported train passing through. Not great. Maybe not the station master, but maybe. Honestly, only we know. Bridlington is the fact. We saw the train last there. That's a fact. Because the guys were thrown out there, and the station master makes that sure. Chesterfield sent a message. We don't know if the train was there ever at all. Basically because most likely the station master was sleeping. Doncaster, we don't have any notion about the Doncaster. We saw a train. Well, we didn't see a train, but yeah, bear with me. We saw a quotation marks train. So the last place where we saw where train was so seen definitely was Bridlington. Between that, no marks. If we don't have a train tracks over here, the train is definitely not there. But there's train tracks over to the mines. So yeah. Anyways, we need to check this area first. But there's no switch. And to be honest, you build train tracks in few hours and then take them off? Most likely not. So the train has to be inside the mines. So what can we see here? The train never passed through Doncaster station. The station master lied and said that false report. Perhaps he was bribed with the money he desperately needed. The train. We know he managed to notice that every money problems are solved. So I go with this. Chilean stole the prototype. Are we still talking about the prototype? I totally forgot that one. I can... No. I'm definitely not ending this on this note. Because prototype, schmototype. It's neither here nor there. It's a red herring. But what am I supposed to... Oh, no. Am I supposed to check this area? Let's... Oh, wrong button. Sorry. There is a large floated area. Yes, there is. Except the side railway branch that leads the quarry at the station located at Chesterfield. Inspect the beach area around the lake. Find the man who is smoking cigars at Doncaster waiting hall. This... Am I supposed to find something here? What can we do? Beach! Oh, we have a beach. Sorry. Press
Here
the
we are at
button.
the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest.
Haha. Yes, it does not.
These traces were made by carriage. Look. The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy.
You're talking about metal?
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Isn't that the same that stole the train tracks?
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Interesting. Okay. The problem is, where are we exactly? We can get train tracks over here. How do we get train to here? This is swamp area. Definitely not from here. Okay. What we can do is try to find out. And again, I could run if need be. I'm guessing this is a dead end. What do we have here? We have a notion. Boat trip advertisement.
An advertisement for lake cruises.
Advertisement? Okay, anyways. Okay. Outhouses or changing rooms? I'm guessing changing rooms because there's no ceiling or holes. Okay. Caravan. Now I have suddenly Fallout vibes. I don't know why. So now we are going to face Milux.
This place was abandoned fairly recently.
Well, if going with the coals of the fire, very, very recently, because they are still hot, still crackling and emitting smoke. Okay. We check that.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
Are you saying that they flooded the quarry? Well, that... Okay. I do shut up now. Let's use the Witcher vision. Sherlock Holmes vision. And to be honest, it's not a complaint though, obviously. What is that? Metal label. Las Zarpas.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Interesting though, I don't know what that means. Inspect the beach. Completed, okay. So we are done with the beach. What do we need to do? Search archives. Oh, can I check them from here? Let's see if we can. What else we... Except the side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and Evesham. Find the man. I will find that, but let's see the archives if I can. Here we are. Las Tapas. Newspapers, encyclopedias. Is it British work? And hey,
My search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
yeah, I know, but we need some Tulian stuff also. Academic and science, technology, history. Nope. Medicine. Nope. Or maybe. What else we do have? Chemistry? Nope. Okay. Marks and symbols. No. Maybe. I don't know. Newspapers do immigration on the rise, Emma Keyes murder, Colchester earthquake, Dudley and Stevens cannibals. Apoclea, Wellington burglary, Hellenistic treasure stolen, Modest war, Pimlico, flying lobsters. I want to I want to study that. Studied Scarlet. Bloody Sunday. Jack the Ripper.
My search should be focused upon the name Las.
Okay. The Adventures of the Copper Beaches. Scandal at the Divine Syndicate. The Great Blizzard. SS Utopia Collision in Gibraltar. The Picture of Dorian Gray. Yes. Yepu Infantry defeated. Okay. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Not bad, not bad. Malaria is spread by mosquitoes. Right. A Starbucks label that was found. Can I? Yes, Capital. History. Do I have? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I noticed. Finally. The Las Chavas barges are leaders in heavy goods transportation. The Las Chavas bar label belongs to Mexican consortium Caracal, who covers shipping, electricity service, and mining.
Here it is.
I'm sorry I missed that. It's not my proudest moment. Special transport. What else? There it is. Barges. Mexicans had recently utilized barges at the lake, probably transporting something very heavy. Well, the problem is it's pointing towards train, but that would be quite hard. But I digress. I'll take a quick break, get something to drink, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I was just, I opened this deduction place and Miss Chesterfield. Do we know that now? Let's check the map. I need to see the map. Map. Where's the map? Bridlington. Definitely train was seen there. Chesterfield is here. Drunken station master? Maybe, maybe not. Doncaster. Huh. I don't know. Chesterfield is problematic because I don't know if it actually... What are the choices? Past Chesterfield. The train passed through Chesterfield station despite our being unsure if the station master sent the report. Oh, but there's the problem. Somebody sent a report because... Would this suggest that... I don't know. The train never passed through Chesterfield station. The station master was drunk and his testimony seems unreliable. He couldn't have sent the report without witnessing the train. He could have sent the report without witnessing the train. Sorry. I don't know. What happens if I put the past? Right. Okay. What is this? Somebody stole rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the railway in the mines. Huh. We don't know enough. Could this be... Again, it can't be prototype, but what do we need to do now? A side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and Evesham. So I'm missing. So we need to do that. Okay. So let's go back to Doncaster. Oh, there's a green tab. Okay. I'm missing definitely something. Do I need to... Let's see. Because there's that little green tab, which was removed from here and the other places. Huh. Ah. Can you see what I see? The tracks are diverging from there. Jeez.
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look.
Well, let us indeed take a look.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Same as the mines. Right.
The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
Okay. I'll need to be very, very, very observative. If that's the word. Wait, what? We are missing rails.
The railway ends here. That is strange.
But it almost seems like there has been rails. Anyways, what can I deduce? Floated quarry, old railway to quarry. Okay, let's see. What do I have here? Could be sunk. The train could have been sunk in the floated quarry at Doncaster station. Cannot be sunk. The train cannot be sunk in the floated quarry because the old railway that leads there is missing some rails. Yeah, that's a problematic. I don't know. What we do now? People stole railway stuff. Why? Maybe to build a railway and then they remove them again. I'm going with the Sherlock Holmes and what game mechanics, because that would be, to be honest, that would be very, very, very hard to do in real life. Not impossible, but probably improbable, because if you want to kill somebody or someone, you probably do it much easier way than to actually stealing parts of the tracks and build another track to do something. But the missing some rails is not the problem at the moment, because people stole rails 2 weeks ago. So, with that in mind, if we think that the train was sunk, it could have passed Chesterfield, but not that station we are at moment. What do we have here? This is probably... I don't know if I'm missing something. I can't change this. Can I have any other proofs? Because the problem is now that train has two places it can be. Either earlier than this point or through this point. So one of the stations is lying. And okay, I'm a little bit gamey here, but I would say that the drunken guy at the Chesterfield station probably saw the train, maybe, because he's not been fired because he's incompetent, at least that incompetent. I don't know. I don't know. What am I... Have I checked everything? I really don't know. Any other tracks? Game crashed. Be right back. Okay, back. Let's go back to the deduction board. Oh, okay. Old railway to the quarry, stolen rail track. Did I have this already? That changes things. Railway to quarry. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the flooded quarry. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the railway into the mines. Where's the mines? Where's the mines? It depends on Chesterfield. If we say Chesterfield is true, if we say that even the message is incomprehensible, could be because of drunkenness. That he saw the train. Then the Doncaster lied. And then it would be the quarry. If Chesterfield is lying, then it would be the mines. But let's say it's the Chesterfield saying it passed. So it didn't miss Chesterfield, it passed Chesterfield. Let's go with that. What do we have here? Then it would have to be quarry. It's either or. If it's never past the Chesterfield, it's the mines. If it passed the Chesterfield, it's the quarry. Maybe. I don't know. Am I getting this correct? Oh, we do obviously have to talk with the Mexican. What do we have here? The train could have been sunk in the flooded quarry at Doncaster station. The train cannot be sunk. Because the old railway that leads there is... No. We know rails were stolen, so it could be sunk. Am I totally wrong? Okay, let's go and talk to the cigarette smoking man. Hopefully I can actually finish this in this episode. Where is the bugger? Because he's the one person. Oh. Let's first talk to the station master. But again, I need to talk to the cigar smoking man.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Well, I have found plenty. And see you wanting. Where did the cigar smoking guy go? Oh, there you are.
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
You're lying. Anyways. What's going on? My game is working a little bit awkward at the moment. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. It's already crashed one time. Strong build. Interesting, okay. Expensive cigar. What else? What? Oh.
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Maybe because Mexican cigars?
Because of your cigars.
Sí, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
Oh, really?
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros, who were due to arrive yesterday. They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
It is.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days.
Yes. That would shut... Yeah, okay. What can we do? Suspicious Mexican at Doncaster. WEA call and Chileans. Oh. No grudge changed to Mexicans all angry. The Mexican Caracal Company held a grudge against the Chilean Pargasas group, as the Chileans were favored for purchasing the WEA coal mines despite the Mexicans' preliminary sales contract. Mexican trap. Mexicans organized the Chileans stay on the train. That is why the controller removed all the passengers except for the Chileans. What am I still missing? What is this? Concealment. Sabotage, maybe? Really? What was the other choice? Mines were collapsed with dynamite. Oh, right. It has to be sabotage because, yeah, I didn't read the fine print. Train was moved inside. Obviously, the train was not moved inside if it passed the mines. So it's in the bloody lake. So obviously, it's sabotage. So, has been sunk. The train has been sunk in the flooded quarry. Okay, yeah, I can see it. It's still quite convoluted. But if it's true, it's based on the Sherlock Holmes, not Sherlock Holmes story, but the real story. I probably should try to find it and read it at some point. Probably this is taking some liberties. Again, I haven't read the story, and I don't know if it's true. It's based on the Arthur Conan Doyle story. According to Wikius, yes. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And to be honest, again, I don't know if it's just a baseline. But the annoying problem is, when you're saying Mexico, I had no grudge quite a long time. It's business. Of course, competing business is annoyed if they are losing the competition. Obviously, usually it doesn't go to the murder, but we are playing Sherlock Holmes games. Yeah. Changing train tracks, moving train tracks to get the train to be to the lake and whatnot. It's, yeah, okay. But I'm still holding my guns. I'm saying Mexicans drowned the Chileans. Now, Mexicans drowned Chileans. It was carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sank the train in a flooded quarry to hide the crime. That's interesting, but yes, the electric device was totally red herring. It has no bearing at all in this situation. It was just unlucky circumstance, and we just got a hustler. Blind justice. The Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chileans has cost many lives. We must act quickly. Contact Lestrade and allow the police to perform their loud and swift justice, even at the risk of international conflict. A criminal organization such as this cannot be confronted directly. It requires a delicate approach. Give Mycroft the chance to resolve the conflict, even though it might be protracted, and turn to his own advantage. Blind justice seems like I'm making a wrong choice, but the point is, it's justice. This is more like, yeah, maybe Minecraft do something. Again, yes, there's the idea, cut the head of the serpent, and the serpent, the body dies and whatnot. We don't know if that happens in here, in this chance. Blind chest. Yes.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Go home.
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the Force's methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barkazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
Do we?
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the lake.
Huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Of course you do. What else would you do?
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. And may we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away, but... Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Okay, sometime a gun. Oh, I do think I remember this part. Maybe.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
If I remember correctly, I need to shoot and probably not... Oh, nice. It's like in the first part where I need to punch the guy.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Of course.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
What's wrong with the blindfold? It was carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sank the train to hide their crime. The dam bridge was played to their advantage. They used their own barges to keep the train on the run for a few seconds and then sank it into the flooded quarry. The railway tracks were removed to hide the crime. The Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chileans cost many lives, so the decision was made to act quickly. Lestrade will be informed. Clues found 23 Mexicans drowned Chileans to find justice. We will see what happened, and we could replay. I don't. Started strongly, and then it moved in the little bit weird area. We are using barges and moving train tracks and whatnot. Okay, but still, it's Sherlock Holmes. Anyways, I found everything. Come on. Okay. But anyways, I'll go with this. Accept decision. Warning. Yes. again, I'm going against the main current, apparently. Yes, I understand the political idea. Like I said, cut the snake's head and see the body die, but let's be honest, it might work, it might not work, but I do see that. I do see the idea of going, basically, if we are talking about Sherlockian, where we have Mycroft, who is actually, if I remember correctly, even more brilliant than Sherlock, and even Sherlock admits that if the Mycroft would be doing same thing as him, he would be even better. So yes, most likely then might justify the means, maybe. Anyways, yeah, that's how I roll. The Bath of Blood. Okay. I guess we get a introduction again, like in the same episode. So let's check that, and after that, I probably quit, and I will quit. I mean.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Wait, what?
The pupil is dilated.
Okay.
The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
Okay, measure the pulse rate by counting the heartbeats for 10 seconds. Am I doing this correctly?
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute.
Okay.
But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Obviously he did.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
No, he's not.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but, what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
RMS, Royal Mailship. No. So, wait. We have, wait, oh, okay. Judging by the expensive brand of this man's cigars and the clothes that he wears, we may conclude that he is financially wealthy. The strong smell of tobacco surrounds him, and his breathing is harsh, indicating that he has been smoking heavily for the past few days. Nervous. The back of his hands are red and calloused, the sign of a man who is well practiced in the martial arts. To be honest, I don't know how that played in this at all. It's basically a flavor text. Okay. What else? Chronicle. Train whistle. Join Lestrade at the Strand Lane Baths. Yes, I will. And again, it just changed into third person's perspective. Toby, I said not on the couch.
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Yes, Watson. Don't sit on Toby. And I'm guessing we can see her. Yes, we can. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next time we will go to the room baths and see what happened there. And I hope you enjoyed this. And I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.